Behind me is my 1993 LX Foxbody Mustang. This car was an original 505 speed. Was originally silver. It has been repainted. It's a pretty decent paint job. It's got a few spots here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty good. It's a good 10-footer. I like it. Now this decal on here is very strange. There definitely wasn't a Boss Mustang of the Foxbody era. I guess somebody just thought it'd be cool to make a clone, a replica of something that didn't exist. But the stripes here are painted in, so are these, but for some reason this part here is vinyl. Vinyl can be peeled, so I don't know. I might keep it. It doesn't bother me. It's kind of grown on me a little bit, honestly, but if I do something different with the engine, or maybe just go back to an old school 5.0 badge right there, I don't think it'd be too bad. But when I was first looking at this car, the stripes were a little bit of a turnoff. I wasn't completely in love with them. I've kind of grown to like them though. Now, as I said, the paint on this car was originally silver, so for the most part, it's really not bad. There's a few weird spots here and there. There's a couple, let's see, somewhere right in there. Somehow they kind of missprayed that a little bit, but I mean, that's just on that rub rail. That's easy to fix. I can have that taken off and repainted. But as you can see, door jambs all match. Everything looks pretty clean. It's a fairly rust-free car. Still got some stickers. Now, this car also, one big upside for me was that it is originally a black interior car with sport seats. So that was exciting. I was happy to find that. It has, if I remember correctly, shows 17, 18. So from what I can figure, based on what I found on Carfax and such, it seems like this thing has 101,000 miles on it. From everything I can gather. It's only rolled over once. Hopefully that's true. But the interior is in really good shape. There's a little fading here and there, but nothing too bothersome. Guy before me put this Hirsch shifter in it. It's pretty nice. I don't love the straight stick. I'm pretty short. I'm about 5'7", and even with the seat pushed up, that thing's a little bit of a reach. So I'm gonna have to find one of the comp sticks for it. But once again, not a big deal. But the back seat looks like it's pretty much never been sat in. Disregard the mess because I just haven't gotten around to cleaning it lately. It's been so cold. Okay, so these wheels are called Vision is the brand. I'd never heard of it before. I looked it up. It's like a $200 wheel off like Car ID or some crap like that, but they're alright. They're fairly lightweight. They don't look bad. They're just a knockoff of an American racing wheel. The guy before me had put them on there, and he did the 5-lug swap also, which that was nice of him. I appreciate that. But he left these 225s on here for some reason. I really wish he would have gone a little wider. And these wheels are only 8.5 inch from what I can tell, and they're the same all the way around. So to me, the rear tires just are too narrow. It grips all right, but it could use a little bit more. Even on a fairly stock 5 liter, there's not much going on this thing. Relatively unmolested car. Like I said, the 5-lug swap was nice. I wish he'd have done the rear disc brakes, but hey, that's something I can do. That's not a big deal. He at least did half of it for me, so that was nice of him. Alright, now under the hood of this thing, there really isn't too much going on. It's got some old school Mack headers down there. I don't even think they make those anymore. It seems like the BBKs these days are almost the same thing. That I believe to be a GT40 intake. And I believe those are 24-pound Bosch injectors. A lot of what's been done on this car was done a very long time ago, and it's fairly unmolested from years and years of not really being used, it seems. This little BBK intake, I don't really love it. Metal tends to heat soak really bad, so I don't know, I'll probably have to change that up at some point. Stock heads, stock cam, as far as I know, it definitely doesn't sound aftermarket. It sounds good, but it doesn't rumble. The exhaust is these Mack headers going into some no-name off-road H-pipe. Let's see, I can't tell, I don't know if you can see anything under there. Guy did some POR 15 under there, try to prevent some rust. It's in pretty good shape. It does have a 355 rear gear, so that's nice. Pulls pretty good with that. That kind of makes it a little bit less of a slouch. Now, the only real modification I have made to this car since I've had it, and that's been about 4 months now. It's been winter, so I just haven't made a whole lot of time to work on it. It's cold. But the main thing that I've done, other than some trim here and there and just a little cleanup, is the suspension. When I got it, it sat in 4x4 mode. You all know what that looks like. I'm not going to tell you everything I did to it yet. I'm going to save that for another video. But I did drop it about 1.5 1.25 maybe. It was setting at a ride height of about 27 inches. Now ride height fender to ground is about 25 5/8 roughly. It's not too bumpy. It is stiff, but it's not too bad. It's not painful to ride in. I can still take it down the interstate. I can take it down any back road I want comfortably. It doesn't bump steer too bad, but I'll give you more information on that in another video. Alright guys, I just put the car away. Time to head in the house, warm up a little bit. It's cold as crap out here. I had to go out and beat on it a little bit though on a nice sunny Saturday, even though it's 35 degrees. Alright guys, I'm back at home and I'm trying to throw together a little bit of an edit. This is literally my first time trying this, so bear with me. Hopefully I get better as time goes on. But that's the point of this. It's an experiment. It's something for me to learn. I like taking on new challenges, new hobbies and such, so this is just another one of those. So just to share, The whole deal, the whole purpose of this channel that I am trying to accomplish is, for one, to motivate myself and to showcase what I'm capable of and what it is I like to do. One of those things obviously being my Mustang. I'll definitely show off some other crap that you may or may not care about here and there. Just some nonsense that I do in the garage. I got a few other video ideas in the works right now. I'm hoping to release them weekly if everything goes smooth and if I can actually learn to edit quickly enough for that. But that's a me problem, not a you guys problem. Yeah, that's about it. Catch y'all on the next one.